So what do you feel, Mikey? Because the first thing I think it was Stephen A. Smith mentioned your name in the press conference. They asked Lomachenko, who would you want to fight between everybody could fight? He mentioned your name. Is this a fight that's becoming more and more serious now, or how do you take it? Because I know we talked about you wanting to fight him in the past, but is it a realistic thing for you guys?
He's got to move up at 35, really. I mean, the interest will always be there. But I'm not sure that Top Rank actually is willing to work that fight. It was like I told you a year ago that he first mentioned that he wanted to fight me after he beat Sosa, and he goes and has his fight after that against Oscar Valdez leftover.
Was it Maria?
I think so. No, he
at featherweight.
He fought Mariaga, who had just come off a loss against Valdez. And then he fights another guy, also smaller. Now this guy, who's 2 classes below him. So, I mean, I understand the business behind it, and I know what Top Rank is doing. They're fucking building, a star in him and keep winning. I don't know if they're going to be willing to try to get a fight with me. If he did move up to 35 and they actually were serious about it, then hell yeah, let's sit down and talk about it. But I know Bob Arum hasn't expressed as much interest. Lomachenko and his team, they're down for it. But I actually don't know if Top Rank is up for it. So
Did it surprise you? And I told you about it. They asked Bob after the fight about a fight with you, gave you credit, saying you're a great fighter. But then he also went ahead and said, oh, he'd quit and Lomachenko would knock him out. Are you surprised that Bob went that? I mean, even said that, or
because that's his fighter? He has to promote his fighter. He's saying Lomachenko's better than any other fighter he's ever promoted. He promoted Ali, he promoted Floyd, he promoted Leonard, he promoted all these greats, and he's claiming that Lomachenko is better than all of them. I don't believe that. I don't think many people believe that, but he has to promote. That's his fighter. That's what a promoter's supposed to do. I'm not with them, so he can't speak anything about me.
Yeah. Does the fight with you and Loma, Mikey, can it happen now, or do you feel it needs to be built up just a little bit more, in your opinion?
It don't need to be built up anymore. I think it could happen. It could happen next year in 2018 if they were serious. He can move up. He's fighting. He just fought. So let's say he fights again in April, May. Well, I'm gonna be fighting this
first part of the year.
Early 2018, right? So maybe we could do it in early summer. If he wants to get back in the ring and move up to 35, we might be able to do that. Now, if they can make me a strong enough offer, then at that point I'll make him the offer and see if he's willing to take it.
That'd be the best thing to do.
That's the only way it's gonna go down. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna want to offer me anything serious. So I'll probably have to counter him with an offer that makes sense for him, and we can get it done like that. But is Top Rank gonna be willing to let me borrow his opponent and come in as the opponent? I seriously doubt that. And that's what's going to probably prevent that fight from happening. Top Rank ain't going to allow that.
And the offer that you make, he's probably going to make more money than he's ever made.
Because
we know what he makes.
But he still won't.